Hey guys, welcome to this week's Survivor Chat.
It's Millennials versus Gen X, episode 2.
Alright, so let's talk about the Gen X tribe first. Last time, they lost somebody.
They did. They lost Rachel.
I was gonna say, what's her name? Rachel.
It's day 5, and these jokers still don't have any fire.
Why is it so late? Is that just because of the evacuation?
Possibly.
Okay.
But anyway, they still don't have fire.
That's a problem.
What the frig? The Millennials have fire?
Yeah, we have fire and I made it! Right, Zeke?
What the hell? You guys, they're supposed to be a bunch of slackers, and they got fire, and you don't.
No, but anyway, David is kind of on the outs. Well, he's definitely on the outs with this group.
The He-Man Woman Haters Club does not like David. And he ended up making the fire while everybody's standing around with their wieners hanging out. He's there making fire, and they're like, yeah, well, we're gonna clip him anyway.
Yeah, they're like, good job, David. Okay, bye.
He's like the puppy. We're gonna pet him, and then we're gonna get rid of him.
That's gross. Ew.
It's terrible.
Well, David knows that he's in trouble, and he's like,
Yeah.
I gotta find a freaking idol.
And he freaking finds it.
He was looking under the guise of looking for rocks to sit on around the fire.
He found a coconut with a little marking on it, and the big bad lawyer guy starts coming. And he takes a coconut and he's running, and then he opens it and the idol's inside.
That was so exciting, and I was like,
awesome.
Yes!
It was so great.
It was awesome. I hope he freaking like destroyed that coconut and like threw it far, far away. Because if somebody finds that,
push it into the cornfield, David. Get rid of it.
Did they have to like glue that thing shut again?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering how they did that.
All right. Well, Ken caught an octopus.
Yeah.
Let me just say, ew.
Well, yeah, it made me really sad. It made me sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've never seen anybody do that on the show. I mean, I've seen them catch fish and stuff, but an octopus? I mean, it probably has happened, but
well,
it was
unbelievably, Ken feels like he's an outcast.
He is.
How is that possible? He's such a good guy.
There's like Paul's posse.
Yeah.
They're all working together, and then there's a couple people on the outs, like Ken, David, Cece. They're not with that group.
I guess he's not dumb enough to be in the Dumbass Alliance.
All right. Shade. Okay, so then Ken and David are talking, and they're like, hey, we're both on the outs. We should work together. Yes.
That's
like a dream come true.
My dreams come true. I was just saying today, before the show even, I really like Ken. So
Ken and David together.
David shows Ken the idol.
And Ken's like,
the deal.
Yeah, like, we could work together and use
They
this.
both want Santa gone.
This is great. Yeah, they want to take out Paul. He is the head of the snake. They're talking to Cece about it. She's like, yeah, I'm in on that. I'm for that. Cece got a bunch of votes thrown her way last week, so she's just like, something's got to change here. This is not okay.
Especially since Paul's like, yeah, I want to be in charge.
Yeah.
No.
We'll come back to Paul. Let's talk about the Millennials.
All right. Taylor is totally digging Figs.
Figgy.
Like, for real.
When was the last time there was like a showmance on Survivor?
Boston Rob and Amber.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Has there really been nothing since?
I mean, I'm sure there were some, like at,
I mean, on the camps, when they can't shower. At the camps. Not
like,
Ponderosa.
There's been like some flirtmances, I think, but
they're
no
like,
full-on romances.
Well, they're freaking making out.
It's disgusting.
Okay, I'm totally like with Michaela on
it's
this.
Like making out with a toilet.
When was the last time you had toothpaste? You smell. It's gross. There's hair.
Yeah.
Ah!
Well, you know what? If you fall in love with somebody on Survivor,
I
it's
guess
for real.
You've seen them at their worst.
Taylor totally gets called out by Michaela. She's like, were you guys making out?
I heard some kissing noises last night. You know who was not happy to hear that? Especially?
Jay.
Freaking Jay was like, what the F is that?
You're ruining the alliance.
Stop it, man. Stop it, bruh.
So Figs is like, nobody cares.
Who cares? It's not a big deal. It's whatever. It's great. We're joking about it around camp.
So Jay goes off on Taylor. He's like, you're freaking stupid. Don't F this up.
Don't blow this for us.
Don't bloge this for us.
Don't be a bloge.
in other news, Hannah opened up a coconut after like 10 hours.
All right. Oh, I was getting nervous. These people with these machetes. Holy
They
crap.
don't know how to wield it.
I feel like they're going to lose a hand or something. Michaela with the machete, too. There was some tension here.
There was a lot of tension between Figsy and Michaela. They were totally button heads. It was not pretty.
They were saying, like, Michaela was going to machete Figgy. What? Is this Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story? I hope
Don't
not.
cut her in half. Just
my
eat your
God.
sugar cane and leave her alone.
Yeah, so there's a lot of drama there surrounding Figgy. It's
All right.
not good.
Well, you want to hear about real drama?
Back over at the Gen X camp.
Santa's not doing too well.
He's all going on this monologue about how he's, like, born to be in control, and he's always in control, and then he's like, I'm not in control!
My hands are numb.
It was
I can't feel my
scary.
hands.
He's, like, down on the ground. He's obviously in pain, very uncomfortable.
Did you notice it took like 2 seconds for the producers to step in? Like, everybody back away.
Well, yeah,
Like
because,
before the medics even showed up.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody was crowding around him. They were like, this could be serious. We need to take care of this.
Yeah. So they met, radio
Joe.
for the medic. Yeah, Dr. Joe. Get
Dr.
your ass
Joe,
over here.
Jeff comes over.
Jeff, they must have like had to get Jeff out of his massage or something and like boat him over there.
We need you, man.
They had to scan Paul's heart to make sure that he didn't have a heart attack.
Well, because his hands were numb. That's not good.
He looked terrible.
It was scary. It was really scary.
I was hoping this was going to change things with him,
We'll see.
but
Maybe it'll give him a different outlook. Well, it turns out he didn't have any heart problems. It was just like dehydration. And
major.
so that was good.
dehydration.
That was good that it wasn't
yeah, it
something
was
more serious.
It was good, but you know what? It would have been good for him to be eliminated.
Yeah, but you never.
Nobody likes him except the He-Man woman
except for his
haters.
whole big alliance.
Well,
He's got a big alliance, okay?
Is it that
He's
big?
running with a big crowd, yeah. But you never want to see somebody leave
No.
for health reasons.
No.
So I'm glad he's okay.
I hope he leaves for other reasons.
All right. Anyway, it's time for the immunity challenge. This isn't all in one. It's immunity and reward.
Yeah, it usually is the first few weeks because they
There's
just
a
don't
lot
have time.
to cover. So they're playing
Yeah.
for immunity and a tarp. The winning tribe gets a tarp. That's
so
a big deal.
as usual, it's an obstacle course. It's a water obstacle course. You have to
You gotta have 5 people jump in from each tribe, one at a time.
right. You have to jump and like catch the key on the way down.
Yeah, you gotta swim over to the ramp, run up. You gotta jump and get the key
Swim back to the
to the next platform.
Then there's a mask in a box. I guess you have to unlock that and find out which key. Then you have to dive down and untie 5 rings.
Right. So then once you have all your rings, you got people tossing them. Gotta get it on
Ring
the little
toss. This was pretty much neck and neck. I mean, it
was pretty
people
close
were
the
a
whole
little
time,
bit ahead
yeah.
or behind, but then Gen X was a little bit far behind, unfortunately, because of David took so long with the
Oh,
swimming.
David.
But they had a total comeback because of Ken. Ken was a
Ken
rock
was killing
star.
it on that ring toss. He must
was
go to a lot of
amazing.
carnivals.
Well, with the untying of the rings too,
Yeah.
he was great.
Well,
so
Gen
yeah.
X, they won it. So they are immune for the week.
So that means one of the Millennials is going home.
And they're freaking excited. They're like, yeah, let's go to tribal. Let's get this started.
No.
Like, we don't want to sit around.
All right, so they
They're like, it's
they go
going to be
back to
Figgy,
camp.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
She causes a lot of drama. She's part of this little romance going on.
Right.
They think it's a no-brainer.
And Jay's like, okay, let's get rid of Figgy. And then he goes to talk to Michelle, and Michelle's like, no.
This can't
She's
happen.
in our alliance. You can't get rid of her.
I love how Jay was like, well, it sucks, but all right. Seriously? You're not even going to try?
Michelle's like, we really need to get rid of Mari.
No.
Wow.
Whoa. All
That was
right.
a big move.
So then Michelle was saying we gotta get freaking Figgy and Michaela to like mend those
kiss and make
fences and get Michaela to vote with us. And I'm just like, no freaking way is Michaela gonna vote with them, with that crowd.
I did not think that they would get this going.
All right, so then Jay is talking to Michaela and Figgy, and he's like, you guys, we need to stick together. I heard that Figgy is the target this time, and then Michaela, you're next.
What? Michaela did
what?
not like that.
Was that even true, though? I didn't
don't
hear
think
anybody
so.
say that.
No.
But she was definitely like, really?
So then Michelle goes and she works on Will she's like, you know, we really need to get Mari off. And I'm thinking, no freaking way. All right, so they're a tribal.
Because Will is, like, very familiar with the game, too. He knows what a threat Figgy can be.
Yes, exactly. They're a tribal. And they're like kids in the Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Jeff Probst.
I'm inside my TV right now, like my TV. They're in awe, and they're in awe that they're actually playing with people and not texting on their hands.
Okay, like, some of this stuff is a little ridiculous where they keep saying, like, you're millennials, you use cell phones. Like, you're on Twitter.
It is,
we know.
It is kind of true, though, because, like, millennials do everything over text, pretty much.
That's not true.
They go out, they break up.
It's not true.
They make
but anyway,
reservations.
I'm saying on both sides, like, we get it. We've got Gen X and we got millennials. Fine. Let the story tell itself.
All right, well, at Tribal, Michaela's feeling some type of way.
Yeah, she freaking is pissed at Figgy.
Yeah.
Or is she? All right, so then Michelle was all like, I'm going to freaking try to work my magic at Tribal Council because she wasn't sure if they were going to have the votes or not.
So
she's sitting next to Hannah.
Probst is interviewing Michaela and others. Yes. Michelle is freaking having a private-ass conversation with Hannah, telling her to vote Mari off.
I'm voting out Mari. And Hannah's just like, what? What's the reason? You need to give me a reason. Michelle's like,
yeah, tell you later.
I'll tell you later.
Tell you later. I
She's
promise.
Like, what?
Yeah. So I was shocked.
Well, because then what's his face? Jay like jumps in too, and he's like, yeah, I'm voting her out too. Like, you should do it. All the cool kids are voting her out.
Exactly. And all the while that Jeff is talking about the showmance between Taylor and Figs, and Hannah gets called out for talking in class by Jeff.
Yeah.
And
he's like, what's going on?
What are you saying over there? And she's like, I
don't know what I'm doing.
Puppies and butts.
No, well, Mari was like, oh, I think it's just Hannah being Hannah. Like, she's probably not even talking about the game. She's talking about puppies or butts. Yeah, maybe your butt leaving. So then it was time for the vote.
And Hannah took forever. She couldn't decide whether she wanted to vote out her alliance.
Not just her alliance. I thought Mari was like her number one, basically.
Yeah, her ride or die.
So Jeff like peeks back there. He's like, what's going on over there?
Still alive over
you
there?
Voting? You know, like, freaking go to the bathroom or get off the pod.
That's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
It's crazy.
All right, so guess what? Mari was voted out.
What the frig? Oh my god. So Hannah, Will, and Michaela all voted with the cool kids.
WTF.
What? I'm not sure who I'm more shocked with. Like, Will, fine. He's like 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
Fine. But Michaela and Hannah fell for that?
They should have seen right through that. But
what? I'm really upset because Mari was one of my favorites to win.
Me too.
That sucks.
Next time, Zeke and Adam are feeling betrayed.
Oh, they should.
Oh my god. I can only imagine what the fallout is going to be from this. And there's going to be a new twist.
Yes.
I think it looks like one person or whatever is going to the other tribe.
Tribe swap. Should be fun.
Oh boy. Guys, let us know what you thought about all this in the comments. Oh my god. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.